Hi, I'm Joe Keaveney and welcome to this video, which is the last in a series of videos about the features of VRC Pro. Well, what is VRC Pro? VRC Pro is virtual RC, and it's a RC sim, so it simulates RC vehicles, in particular 10th electric powered touring cars, 8th IC sports cars and 10th scale IC touring cars so far. Other scales are planned, such as 8th scale rallycross. Okay, so in the last few videos we've covered the graphical user interface, which is the pit table that you see here, how to build your car using the car setup feature, how to practice and adjust the car to your liking using the practice feature, the legacy parts of the game, which are time trial and race, the new feature which is multiplayer, and how to set your car up on your pit table using the car setup feature. In this video I'm going to cover the remaining options, which are at the bottom of the screen, which are select track, accessories, accounts and options. Okay, starting with select track, this is the easiest one. Okay, select track does what it says. It allows you to select the track you're at. So we've got a certain track selected at the moment, which you can see in the background, and that track is Luxembourg 2009. If I click on select track, what I get is a list of tracks that are available to me. The ones that have been blocked out in red are not available to me because I haven't bought them yet. So as you can see, at the moment there are 20 tracks available. If I want to buy the rest, all I've got to do is click on a track, find more details, and then click on the buy option, as long as I've got sufficient funds in my account to buy the track. At the moment I haven't, so I'm not going to go and buy it. Okay, so yes, we're at Luxembourg 2009 now. To select another track, all I need to do is click on the track. So the track I'm clicking on is Collegno in Italy. I click on select, and that track now loads. Okay, so I was at Luxembourg, now I'm going to travel to Collegno, and you can see the Collegno track in the background there. Okay, clicking on select track again, I've got two options. I can either have the track list, which is what you see here, or I can have track information, which gives me information about the track. I'm going to click on Heemstede, which is a track in Holland, and as I've clicked on it, you'll notice that the caption above the track picture says Heemstede, Netherlands, and then gives a picture of the Heemstede track and its location in the world, and then it gives me a bit of track information, saying who it was designed by, built by, which track resides there, which is the Mac track, and then certain sort of historical facts about the track. Okay, so that is tracks. So we've got track list and track information. So that is the select track option. The next one is accessories. Now in previous videos I've already described what accessories are. Accessories are those RC parts that are not fitted to your car. Any parts that do get fitted to your car are fitted in the car setup part of the game. Any parts that are not internal to your car, such as a setup board, a pit bag, a fuel bottle, etc., they go in accessories. Okay, so I've clicked on accessories, and here are our options. So we've got chargers, chassis stands, parts, pit table lights, a pit towel, pliers, power supplies, setup boards, soldering stations, toolboxes, transmitter boxes, and the main decal. And the main decal is the decal that will adorn your pit table. Okay, just as an example then, I'm going to look for a setup board. The particular setup board I want is the very familiar setup board for 10th touring cars. I think everybody's seen a Hoodie setup board. Now at the moment I haven't got this. It costs a nominal amount, which is 50 cents per item. So I'm going to go off and buy that setup board so it can be fitted onto my pit table. So it's asking me to confirm the purchase. I've got sufficient funds in my account because it's only 50 cents. So I'm going to click yes to confirm the purchase of the product. And it says purchase complete. Please wait while your accessory downloads. So I click OK, and the buy option on my board has gone from the buy, which is the basket, to a gear icon, and then to a tick. And now that board is available for me to purchase to put on my pit table. So if you notice, I've now got a Hoodie setup board, which is under my car. So that was the accessories option. So all the little things that you would adorn your pit table with, okay, are available in the accessories option of VRC Pro. Okay, the last two then are accounts, and this just allows you to register a user for VRC Pro. You can register more than one user if there's more than one user that uses VRC Pro. However, I'm the single user, and so I'm listed as the current user there in VRC Pro. The last option is options, okay, and that gives us graphic options, sound options, control options, and race options. Graphic options are things such as full screen mode, on or off, so whether you want to run it in a window or in full screen. Anti-aliasing and anisotropic filtering, which are just general graphical options, and then shadows, render levels, texture quality, compressed textures, VSync. VSync, actually, if you've got a powerful graphics card, turn VSync off, and that will often allow the game to run at very high frames per second. Sound options allows us to turn certain parts of the sound experience off. So you'll notice I've turned off the announcer and lap times, purely because while I've been making this video, if I go onto a track and I start driving, I'm going to try to talk about the car, and the announcer is going to come on and say 30 seconds to start a race, that sort of thing. Lap times on or off, I prefer to have a real experience, and when I'm at the track, I don't hear the timing software calling out my lap time, so I turn lap times off. Other sounds you can have on or off are play car sounds, opponent car sounds, crash sounds, the graphical user interface sound effects, music, and background music. The control options allow us to select between the different controllers that we have. Okay, so in this instance I've got a keyboard, which I don't use because I prefer to use my own transmitter, and we've got the virtual RC USB controller, and that is for me it's the VRC 3/NT USB controller, and that's what I use to control VRC. That's what I prefer. Lastly, we've got steering exponential and throttle exponential curves. So if we set those to negative curves, then the steering becomes less sensitive around the center point. And for throttle, again, negative numbers means less sensitive around the center point. Positive means more sensitive around the center point. And the final option in options is race options. And these are the options that you would use in a multiplayer event. So if you wanted a multiplayer event, you could either have the track going in the normal direction or the reverse direction, or disabled no timing means that you would just have no timing, and you could just practice as you wish in multiplayer. So that's what disabled no timing means. The race duration defines how long the race will take. Qualified duration defines how long qualification will take. Track grip defines how much grip the track has. So 100% is a dry day, and the tyres will grip 100% of what they're capable of gripping. Weather, temperature and pressure. So the weather is currently set to 20 degrees centigrade. Weather pressure is currently set to ISO standard pressure, which is 1013 millibars, and humidity is set to 40%. And the last setting we have in the race options for multiplayer is whether we want collisions on or off. So if you just want to race around, no pressure, then you switch collisions off. If you want to have a proper race, then you switch collisions on and try not to hit your opponent. Okay, so that concludes this video, and it concludes this series of videos about the features of VRC Pro. I hope this has been illuminating for you and of some help, and I hope it's whetted your appetite for what will become VRC Pro. Hope to see you on the virtual tracks of VRC soon, and that's enough from me. I'll say bye bye. Bye bye.